Deadpool and Wolverine is now showing in Malaysian cinemas, and we got a chance to speak to one of the big bads of the movie, Matthew Macfadyen, who plays Paradox of the TVA. This is an absolute pleasure. Tell me this, you've had this incredible career in TV and film, and you've done everything from period drama to the spy stuff. I absolutely love spooks, to being in the MCU. And I was curious as to your decision process in taking on something like this. I guess the common perception is it's a no-brainer, right? It's the MCU, Sean Levy, Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman. But is there a moment of pause on your part where you go, what is this going to do to my life?
I think there is with every job. Yeah, every job you have pluses and minuses, and sometimes there aren't any minuses, and sometimes the pros sort of outweigh the cons, and so it's always a decision. But as an actor, you never really know how things are going to turn out, and so I was just really flattered to be asked to join Ryan and Sean on this hilarious and lovely film. It was and I wasn't doing anything else, and I was free, and so it was great. It was really great.
Very cool. We've only seen about 40 minutes of the movie. That's all they've showed us. But there is, of course, that sequence when all three of you are at the TVA, and it looks like it's absolute chaos. And I was wondering what that was like to shoot. How much improvisation was there? Because it's funny, it's chaotic, it's insane. What is going on?
Well, there was a bit of improv, but it was pretty much scripted. But often you try different things, and Ryan would suggest stuff and would sort of pick up on what each other were doing. And so there were slight modifications, but it's, the nuts and bolts of filming were pretty similar to everything. It's just a lovely, we had a lot of fun doing it. And that set was all real, that was built in Pinewood Studios. And I think it was one of the most extraordinary sets I've ever been on. It was just brilliant. So it wasn't a great leap of the imagination to do those scenes. You just sort of strolled on and we're like, okay, this is the TVA.
I'm here, right? Yeah, absolutely.
Totally.
So you obviously just finished getting off this behemoth that is Succession, right? I mean, people talk about it like they talk about The West Wing and The Wire and Sopranos. And I was curious as to if anything there prepared you for what was to come with this. Because yet again, this is another global behemoth, and it's always under so much scrutiny and conversation. Was there anything that you picked up on being globally recognized?
I guess it depends on how. I'm not very plugged in to the internet, and so a lot of it just,
which is a smart thing to do.
Yeah, it's not my bag, so I'm kind of blissfully unaware of. And now and again, people will send me some nice things, and so that's good. But I think if you're in a show that has a big splash and it sort of lands heavily in the culture like Succession, you're walking around town is slightly more bumpy than it used to be. So, but that's a slight. But also it's really lovely because you interact with the fans, and it's thrilling and gratifying when people like the show that you've been doing, and so it's a lovely thing. It's a lovely thing, and it also opens up more doors. It's a nice wave to surf, something like that.
Very cool. And, you say that, but walking around the streets of Kuala Lumpur would also get you recognized because of Succession. It's huge over here as well. So yeah. There you go. I'm all out of time, but this has been an absolute pleasure. I hate these 5-minute things, but thank you so much. And congratulations. From what I've seen, it looks amazing.
I hope you enjoy the full
I can't wait. I'm watching the full one tomorrow. So
Great.
I can't wait. Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
This is your chance to be a hero among heroes.
That was Matthew Macfadyen. Check out Deadpool and Wolverine. It's now in cinemas. Let us know what you think once you've seen it. And thank you so much for watching.